you hear that? Do that in yours. Do that one more time. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Today we are coming to you from Clearview Lanes in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania for the finals of our annual three-person tournament. As we watch Mr. Vitelli come across in front of me. Sorry for the little delay getting online. I had some issues getting the volume to work. Hopefully it works now. To my right, I don't know if I can hear her yet, is my broadcast partner, the one that I like working with the most, not that Skip Moyer guy. PBA professional and someday hopefully Hall of Famer, Brittany Himmelreich. Say hello, Brittany. Yeah, I can't hear you. Well, so we'll work on that. Say hello again.
Hi.
Okay, the outside world can hear you. So
it helps if I take it off mute.
Oh, yes. Hey, now I can hear. So how did you do this if she couldn't? You're a dumbass.
Hey.
We're not under FCC rules here. All right, we are just about ready to find out. We are taking the top three today to our stepladder finals. Top three teams. We are just about ready to find out who they are. I had Tournament Director Matthew on hold. Are you ready, Matthew? Take it away.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time to introduce our three teams of finalists on the scratch and handicap side for our three-person team tournament, live today from here at Clearview Lanes in Mount Joy, PA. We will start with the scratch division. Our third seed team today, we're calling them the All-States team. They have one bowler from PA, New Jersey, and Massachusetts, Daniel Olhouse, Joey Ocello, and Tom Henke.
All right, your number 3 seed on the scratch side. Daniel Olhouse, Joey Ocello, Tom Henke.
To determine our winner, our second seed, we're calling them Stid's Posse. It's Curtis Stid, Carlton Cummings, and Eric Erb.
Carlton Cummings, Eric Erb, and Curtis Stid, your number 2 seeds in the scratch division.
And the winner of that match will advance to the title match to take on our top seeds, calling them the team from New Jersey at plus 697 for 8 games today. Sam Bortnick, Francis Vitelli, and Ryan Carlisi.
Ryan Carlisi, Sam Bortnick, and Francis Vitelli are your top seeds. Sooner or later, I'll get the cards in my hand and we could go over scores. On the handicap side.
Okay, now on to the handicap side. Our third seed in today's finals. Our Virginia and West Virginia team of David Triggs, Michael Blackburn, and Jennifer Williams.
David Triggs, Michael Blackburn, and Jennifer Williams, your number 3 seed. Somebody's rooting for them.
They'll be taking on the number 2 seeds from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Desmond Brown, Colby Homringhausen, and Cameron Bias.
Colby Somethinghausen, Cameron Bias, and downtown DJ Brown, your number 2 seed.
To the title match.
The Desmond.
Our top seeds.
Same thing.
From Lebanon, PA at plus 381 for 8 games today, Cole Regal, Eliza Shirk, and Bryce Lentz.
Cole Regal, Eliza Shirk, and Bryce Lentz, your top seed in the handicap division. Yes, it's Desmond Brown. All right, also joining us in the broadcast booth, we don't know for how long, but for a while, because I told her she had to. Shut up, Matthew.
The finals today are simply 2 stepladder matches. We'll have the second and third seed bowling a 1-game match head-to-head. Winner will advance to take on our first place tournament leaders for the title.
Okay, so joining me to my left, for those of you that could see me, according to my comment, this is the reigning, defending Eastern PA Regional Singles Girls Champion. She will be the number 1 seed in states when we go out there.
It's crazy.
That means you'll be the favorite to win. No pressure. This is Chloe Skurzinski. Did I pronounce that right? Is
Yeah,
that close
you're right.
enough?
You're good.
Yes. Yes. So, we have the fat guy surrounded by two very good-looking women today.
Pretty
It's-
decent bowlers, too.
No, who cares about that? I'm just
Yeah.
going to talk about the pretty women. Hey, the cards are in front of me. Let's see here. In the scratch division, Bortnick, Vitelli, Carlisi first at plus 697. Holy cow. For 8 games. Second, Stid, Cummings, and Herb plus 666. Play that in the lottery. Qualifying third at plus 640, Althouse, Ocello, and Hankey. In the handicap division, Regal, Shirk, and Lentz is your number 3 seed at plus 381. No, I guess they're your number 1 seed. Number 2 seed is Brown. Say that last. Say that last.
I can't even say it.
Okay. Can you say that?
Homrighausen?
Thank you. And Bias at 332. And your
Sorry.
number 3 seed, Triggs, Blackburn, and Williams at plus 3.
Yeah, sorry, Colby. Sorry, Colby. I can't say that.
So this is the first time that we've been here at Clearview where we haven't had a bull on twister pins, hence high scores. Would one of you lovely women like to explain what twister pins are?
They're more plastic, aren't they?
Yes, thank you. Very good answer. And they don't carry very well.
They fly around like crazy.
Yes, that they do.
They sound hollow when you hit them.
Looking at our prize list, is this Matthew? Is this per bowler or total? That stinks. Should be per bowler. All right, so on the scratch side here, the winners will be getting a $450 scholarship. Divide that by 3. Second place will be a $225 scholarship. Divided by 3. Third place will be a $105 scholarship. Divide that by 3. In the handicap division, we have $600 for first, $300 for second, $150 for third, and we did pay a fourth place team at $150 as well. The pattern today was Stone Street. For those of you that were bowling in the Team Eastern PA regionals yesterday, it was also Stone Street, just modified. This played a little bit easier. Stone Street yesterday, what did you think? I thought that was a little funky.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I could line myself up to start, but once we got into Baker, I just hit over under. I know it's the opposite for Danny. We were talking about it afterwards. He
Yes.
couldn't start out. I mean, I shot 708 to start, which put me second girls all-star team. But I think the rest of the girls were over at Dutch, and Dutch, it's a little drier, so.
Yes, Dutch hooks a little more. My man Alex is chiming in. Alex bowled with Conrad Weiser yesterday, averages 113. Only been bowling for 4 months. That's pretty good. So, ladies, I'm depending upon you to do most of the commentary because I'll be switching around from camera angles. Let's give the...
You can't multitask?
No. I'm a guy. Let's give our fans what we're going to look like here. Da, 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 da. This would be the scratch. This would be the handicap. And that's our middle view. I will try my best.
I'm cold.
What?
I said I'm cold.
No, that's when we were sitting up there this morning.
It's still cold in here.
Well, go get a blanket.
I should.
Na, 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 na. So, as usual, ladies and gentlemen, our message board is live and operational. Hello, Caitlin. Feel free to chime in. Let us know where you're watching from. Any comments, any questions? Just keep them adult-like. Chloe, why don't you tell us what you saw out here today on Stone Street?
A lot of 10 pins. I could not carry a 10 pin to save my life. I started out with 204. I hit the pocket every single shot. Just 10 pin, 10 pin, 10 pin. Made a ball change. Left an 8-10. Put the ball away right away. Picked up something else and took a cheat for 204. I saw that the rest of the day basically. So.
Okay. Is that your normal day here at Clearview?
I haven't bowled at Clearview in a while, but from what I can remember, yeah, I struggle with carry.
Hello, Lynn. Well, they do say it's Clearview for a reason. You
Yeah.
get a Clearview with a 10 pin.
That's right.
Brittany's bowled here before.
Yes.
Did you get a Clearview with a 10 pin?
I have bowled pretty decent here. Between the Dutchman and other things. But
Yes, this is the house where the legend of Skip Moyer was born. No, Alex, I did not. I know, as is double B, you were supposed to be here.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for our semifinal matches for today's three-person team tournament. On the scratch side, we have number 2 seed Curtis Stidd, Carlton Cummings, and Eric Erb, taking on number 3 seeds Daniel Allhouse, Joey Ocello, and Tom Hankey. Winner will advance to the title match. On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed Desmond Brown, Colby Humringhausen, and Cameron Bias. Up against number 3 seeds David Triggs, Michael Blackburn, and Jennifer Williams. The team from Virginia, West Virginia, getting the difference in handicap of 11 pins. Okay, bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our semifinal matches.
All right, we are off and running. The team of, wait till the scoreboards pop back up. Williams, Triggs, and Blackburn will be getting 11 pins in this match. Looks like Althouse will be the first to go, lane 18. And
Boom.
carries the 10.
Something I couldn't do.
David Triggs up, lane 20. He goes through the nose, leaves a 3-6-10. The action is going to come fast and furious here.
Oh, DJ with a nice shot to start, sending that 8 pin.
Somebody yelled "Dur" in the background. I heard it.
Last time, I promise.
Let's see if Curtis can pick up his 9 pin on lane 17. He does. Triggs makes his spare. Let's see what Joey Ocello could do. His first shot on 18. He goes in a little high, but gets all 10 to fall.
they trip a 4 pin.
He tripped like a 4, a 9, a 12. Brown makes his spare. Cummings up on lane 17. He splits. Blackburn.
Another 3-6-10.
So far, 3-6-10s are wild. Let's see what Hankey could do. Lane 18.
Oh.
He leaves a 10 pin.
Oh.
What's his first name?
Colby.
Chad?
Colby.
We're just going to refer to him as Colby.
Yeah.
Colby H. He struck, by the way. Blackburn made his spare. Let's go around a little bit.
Carlton almost made that split. Got the 7 to wiggle a little bit.
Hankey picking up the 10 pin. Ooh. That ball taken off for Cameron.
Good shot for Jennifer there. Didn't look like he moved left on that shot. He got into the wiggle zone, as I like to call it. Where your ball wants to hook, tries to hook, but it just doesn't. It just wiggles.
Yeah. I pulled it in there a few times today and got lucky, so.
He does cover his spare. I have no idea. He's using a bowling ball, Alex. I think he was using his IQ most of the day.
Desmond picks up his spare. Eric leaves in 8-10.
Eric Erb left an 8-10. Was it a 2-8-10? I can't imagine.
I didn't see the final results.
Well, let's watch it up here. He left a pocket 8-10.
Well, he's using a BTU, I believe, so it's.
Yeah.
Camera comes in a little high, 4-pin. Hanky looked like he wasn't expecting that to jump so early.
For those of you that watched us last week, Tom shot 300 during our live stream. I believe in the first game he had 38 through 4 frames, switched balls, moved about 2 arrows left and spared, and then had about the next 20.
Jennifer coming in a little high, getting that 10 out to not leave, 4-7-10.
Curtis leaves another 9-pin on that lane.
He's talking to himself. Wonder what he's saying.
Can you see? Is he throwing a new drive?
Yes.
I think that's what he was throwing. Okay.
I can't see.
He was throwing that in qualifying, so I imagine that's what it would be.
Does it play the cars as it's going down the lane? She would get that, you won't. She didn't laugh, so she didn't get it either.
I know. I was in mid-yawn.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Excuse us.
Carlton doubling up after his opening split.
Jaden, the oil pattern was Stone Street. Non-modified. Looks like 17 and 18 is starting to get funny.
Yeah, everything looks like it's picking up early. Good way to recover after that 8-10 for Eric.
Six, 7-10. Clubhouse at 127.
Did he foul?
For David.
Little pin spare. Let's see what Blackburn could do. He comes in high.
Through the face.
So these championship pairs getting a little interesting. Cummings up, lane 18. Lefty.
Ooh.
Chops him down.
Colby going on 4.
Looks like he's got the right ball in his hand.
Oh, a nice spare. Nice split conversion by Blackburn.
Ocello missed his 3-6, 9-10. Bias up, working off of an open, lane 20. Eric Erb, lane 18. That's a double. So they take the lead in their match. Let's see what Jennifer Williams could do.
There she is.
She
Nice
goes
shot.
10 back. Henke leaves a 2-10. It's a double for the kid. Don't know if I want to call him Prodigy anymore. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of that nickname. I used to be called the kid, so I'll pass it along to him.
DJ with another 4-pin. Looks like he might have pulled that one a little bit.
David triples up.
Lynn, I'm not going to wonder what you were writing that you retracted 2 messages there. Let's see what Joey could do working off of back-to-back opens. We'll see what adjustment he can make.
It's like a ball change.
A good one at that.
Colby looking for the first 5.
There
He
you
gets
go.
it.
Did going pick up at the end, going through the face, 3-6-10. Ooh.
Picks up the spare.
Cameron comes in high again, but gets that 4-pin out with a late roller.
He got a little love.
Yeah.
Jennifer looking to double up.
And she gets it. Nice little kick of the 10 out there.
Carlton being the only lefty in this semifinal matches here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It's a good shot by David, but he leaves a 7.
Eric has 3 following that split in the second frame. Colby leaves the 9-pin. Just a little bit high.
That was coming in hot, so I like to say.
So through 5, the team of Stig, Cummings, and Erb looks like they're starting to pull away. Probably got about a 70-pin lead at the moment. Althouse working on a double. That's a triple.
That's a good shot. Colby picks up his 9-pin.
Whatever they are cooking and burning is making me hungry. Just saying.
I don't think we have the kind of mics that have smell that goes through them. Out to our audience.
That's next year. Next year.
Yes. We're going to have to raise the price of our tournaments to expense fees to...
There's a good shot by
Cameron
Cameron.
with an yeah. There he goes. He looks like he's starting to find something now. Let's see what Ocello can do. Oh, we're not on that. There you go. That was a good shot.
Good ball change.
Cummings working off of 4 in a row, lane 18.
And
Week 7. So that's going to end his string.
Hanky has yet to strike this game. Let's see if he's going to change that anytime soon. Seven-pin conversion. Oh.
David didn't like that shot. Leaves the 1, 2, 8.
Ooh. Jennifer coming in high, leaving that 7-pin.
See that 4-pin go straight back?
Yeah. Speaking of 4-pin, Hanky over on 17 just left it. He's struggling to find a line right now.
Eric Erb isn't.
Both convert their spares. Alt House looking for 4. Can he get it? Oh, and he gets it. DJ with that 4-pin again. Goodness. Oh,
Oh,
Curtis
finally trips a 9.
trips the 9 out here.
Another spare conversion for DJ, I should call him. It's 2 DJ Browns.
Joey. That's a turkey.
There you go.
They're trying to claw their way back into that match.
Oh, wait,
Cummings goes high.
Oh,
Leaves the 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. Quickly over here to Williams.
another nice shot.
Cummings goes 3 out.
Colby picks up his 4-pin.
Let's see if Tom could strike.
Ball change.
Oh, there he goes.
My kid said when they faced each other last week, in the 9th frame when he was down, when he struck, Tom likes to give these like weird sayings. He said, Mickey Mouse is still in the clubhouse.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Will they allow that on the ladies tour?
Probably. It's
Yes.
not vulgar or, it's not profanity. Would make some people laugh. Desmond gets a strike.
Oh, there's that 9-pin for Curtis again. Oh. Ooh.
David leaves a split 2-10.
Danny working on 4 in a row, looking for 5.
And no, 2, 4, 5.
He did not get 5.
Looked like he didn't get that one out far enough to get to the dry.
I would agree.
Ooh. Nice try for Triggs in that split. Ooh.
All right, well, they are back within about 20. 7-pin for Carlton.
Oh,
Ooh.
bouncer on the 3-pin.
Just walk away.
They didn't say they had to be pretty.
Yeah. They're all X's up there. Oh. Cameron just that 9-pin.
Let's go over to Joey quick. He's working on 3 in a row. And that's 4.
That was a nice shot.
Yes.
Oh, Jennifer coming in hair high, leaving that 4 pin.
Spare for Cameron.
That's 6 in a row for Eric.
Ooh.
Another split for David.
Let's see if Tom could double.
Ooh.
Looks like he did the same thing Danny did.
I think the mouse left the clubhouse.
Donald Duck came in.
Yes, something like that. Yes.
DJ going to the face, getting lucky and only leaving that 6 pin.
Chop.
Un-Tom-like. 130 after 8. Wow.
Ooh.
4 pin.
4 pin. 4 pin, 7 pin, 9 pin, 10 pin.
Althouse, Ocello, and Hanky running out of frames. See if Curtis could put the foot on the neck.
Ooh.
Almost a Greek
instead-
church.
His Donald Duck went into his clubhouse as well. Danny makes his forfeit. Colby. He comes in hot. 6-10. Curtis gets the 2. So he's got 169 through 9. Althouse with 184 with a spare.
Colby chops the 6-10.
Let's see what Ocello can do. He's working on 4 in a row. This is almost a must-strike situation.
Oh. There you go.
Good shot.
Jennifer comes in high. 4-7-10.
All right, let's see what Eric could do. He's working on 6 in a row. Make that 7 in a row. So they're going to have roughly a 35-pin lead going into the 10th. With 1 open. Let's see what Tom could do.
No.
Almost
leaves
leaves
a
a pocket 7.
blower.
Oh.
I think Tom is being initiated into Clearview. Danny gets the first one.
Ooh, wow.
Two more.
DJ 4 9s in the 10th, gets 1, shoots 170.
right, so into the 10th frame we go. Looks like Brown, Hamringhausen, and Bias with the lead. Another 9-pin for Curtis. Althouse did strike in his second ball in the 10th. This for 234. He's had a really good day.
And that's how he started, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Curtis makes his spare. So if the team of Althouse, Ocello, and Hanky have any chance, Joey's going to need to at least double. See what Curtis could do on his fill. Althouse with 234. Stid with a 189.
Looks like this handicap match is wrapped up.
Yes. Let's see what Ocello can do working on 5 in a row.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He did not like that. That turned left early. I would say that's just about going to do it. Oops. Joey converts his spare. Quickly over here to the handicap match, where the team of Desmond, Colby, and Cameron will be moving on to the finals. They have 554. The best that Triggs, Blackburn, and Williams could do is 550 with their handicap. So we'll move back over here to the scratch side. Joey shoots 215. Carlton 221. Looks like Eric is just going to need a couple pins. If Hanky were to strike out, that's the first.
Oh, he gives it to Pete Weber.
Yes. Actually, I was going to say the Shawn Michaels Triple H.
Oh, I don't watch wrestling, so.
You know, Pete Weber just steals things off of wrestling figures.
Who do you think you are?
This
am.
was Rob Van Dam. You know. Come on, Pete. Think of something original.
And he.
Whoa, that is the. Speaking of thinking of something original. Speaking of Weber, that was a Dick Weber wall shot.
Now Tom's getting good shots in. Yikes.
All right, so Brown, Homerhausen, and Bias with a 562 to 540 victory over Triggs, Blackburn, and Williams. On the scratch side, the team of Stid, Cummings, and Herb will win. It's just a matter of how much. Althouse, Ocello, and Hanky shoot 625. They'll be disappointed in that effort. Stid, Cummings, and Herb with 675. So a 50-pin victory. And that is our semifinals.
Here comes Josh. Should I have Josh take over my spot?
No,
I'm going to have him do it.
you have to stay a little bit yet.
I have to.
You have to stay a little bit yet. Because I want to talk about one thing with you quick. So you're going to give me 3 minutes.
All right.
All right, so we wait for Matt and Josh to come out and hand out awards for our third place finishers.
Take the map.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our semifinal matches for the three-person team tournament. Finishing in third place in the scratch division. Each bowler getting a $35 scholarship, certificate, and third place medal goes to the team of Daniel Allhouse, Joey Ocello, and Tom Hankey.
Althouse, Ocello, and Hankey, third place today, $35 each. You notice there is two ways to say my last name, Althouse and Allhouse.
Yep.
Either the T is silent or the H is silent. The German way is Allhouse. The English way is Althouse. But Althouse is not right.
Finishing team in the handicap division. Each bowler getting a $50 scholarship, certificate, and medal goes to the team of David Triggs, Michael Blackburn, and Jennifer Williams.
Triggs, Blackburn, and Williams, third place in the handicap division. They will be splitting $150. All right, on to the finals. And before we let Chloe go, we'll let Matt finish here.
That sets up our title matches.
Okay, so for those of you that follow our Facebook page, and if you don't, what the heck are you doing?
How'd
Get
you
yourself
get here?
on there and follow us. You can find us at PJBT Youth Information page. I made a post Friday night stating, I will read it to you word for word. Did you read this?
I did.
You did. Yes. What did you think of it? It said, you hear me say it often on our live stream, and I'll say it again. The PJBT is where the big boys and big girls come to bowl. Our bowlers showed it again today at the PIAA Eastern Regional Tournament. 24 spots were up for grabs to advance to states, and 12 bowlers, a full 50% of the state Eastern qualifiers, went to bowlers who bowled in multiple PJBT events this season. And actually, there was two more bowlers that bowled in one PJBT event this season. That is why you come bowl here.
Yes.
So, congrats to the following bowlers: Alexis Swank, Cody Kizis, Chloe, Riley Selmer, Charlize Warner, Anthony Nyer, Jenna Rapich, Colby Bennett, Emily Garl, Daniel Althouse, Caitlin Garmin, and Emily Bridingham. They will be moving on to states for singles in 2 weeks, a week this Friday out at Princess Lanes in Pittsburgh. New venue this time for out west. The old bowling center, North Versailles, is now a parking lot. So, Chloe, before we let you go, how are you going to be preparing for states?
Well, I was preparing for regionals. I was doing a lot to prepare for regionals, actually. Districts just didn't go my way, and after that, I wanted to make a statement at regionals. I changed my 3, sometimes 4 days of practices, bumped it up to 5 and 6. Just going to the gym, trying to put myself in a good mental state, because personally to me, that's where I struggle the most, my mentality and lack of consistency, which is I've been working on a lot as well.
You just stopped right there?
Yep, I'm just going to stop right there. That's what I've been trying to work on lately.
All right, well, now let's turn it to Brittany, who's eating at the moment. Oh, you weren't listening to Chloe. Did you hear Chloe tell us how she's going to prepare?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, basically by bowling a lot and getting her mental game sharp. How does that going to make her put her headset back on here? how does that compare to how a professional bowler will get ready for tournament stops? Especially, like for women, you don't know what the pattern is basically until practice starts.
That's correct.
So how do you prepare yourself both physically and mentally for what you're going to be facing when you don't know what you're going to be facing?
Well, most times leading up, which I'll probably start practicing soon, is I'll go practice a bunch of games just because we're going to be bowling 16 games of qualifying. But I'll also work on spares, and I'll also have the center I bowl at put out different patterns between long and short and medium and whatnot. Definitely to see what I have to work on the most. For me, medium is kind of my strong suit just because of my rev rate and the speed. It kind of matches up well with medium patterns. But my mental game is always something you want to work on. You can't let one shot throw you like off the cliff. So
For those of you that may be interested, the PWBA ladies are coming close to us this year. They will be out at ABC West in Harrisburg. Do you know the dates of that? It's in June.
It's Father's Day
Father's
weekend.
Day weekend, that is correct. Thursday night is practice. Friday is qualifying. Saturday is the finals.
Yeah,
and
match play
and finals. And Chloe, you are going to be bowling in that this
I
year,
will.
that's
They're
correct.
right at home for me, so I figure
Excellent.
I might
Yes,
as
that
well
is your
start.
home bowling
yes,
center,
it
right?
is.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
very excited.
We're just going to make Matt wait about another 10 minutes here. On the mat.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time to introduce our finalists for today's PJBT three-person team tournament. We have number 1 versus number 2 on each side. On the scratch side, we have number 1 seed, Sam Bortnick, Francis Vitelli, and Ryan Carlisi, taking on number 2 seed, Curtis Stid, Carlton Cummings, and Eric Erb. On the handicap side, we have number 1 seed, Cole Regal, Eliza Shirk, and Bryce Lentz, taking on number 2 seed, Desmond Brown, Colby Homringhausen, and Cameron Baez. The difference in handicap is 15 pins going to our tournament leaders, Regal, Shirk, and Lentz. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our title matches for today's tournament.
All right, away we go. Chloe, do you need to step out or can you stay with us longer?
I can stay another minute or two.
Blue's not my favorite color.
I'll take blue. Thank you.
What flavor are these?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I like peanut butter, thank you. All right, Desmond left a 7-pin. Curtis leaves a bucket.
At least it's not a 9-pin.
As I eat a peanut butter M&M.
DJ getting his 7-pin.
By the way, for those of you that may be looking to get some money, come here to Clearview and put money in their lottery machine because I lost a lot of it there today. So there's got to be winners in there somewhere coming up. Curtis makes his spare.
Colby starting with strike. Nice shot from him. Francis comes in late, leave 2-4-5. Uh-oh.
Regal didn't think he made that spare.
I looked like it might snap back. Oh, that's what you were smelling earlier, that pizza they were cooking up. We just took it down.
Well, where's ours?
I know.
Well, we're going to get pizza after this, aren't we?
Got to feed the commentator. Well, we're going to get pizza in a little bit.
Might eat this microphone before we get there.
You have M&Ms. Cameron crosses over and strikes. Eliza through the face, do 6-10. Oh, 7-pin.
Flat 7 for Carlton.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear Carlton, I think of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep. Do the Carlton.
Yes. Shirk with a spare. Carlisi with a strike. That's that Carlton. I believe Carlisi is the 2-time New Jersey State singles champion for the boys.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry. Go ahead, say it.
No, I was just going to bring that up. I was going to say, didn't he win the New Jersey boys?
Why, yes, I think he did.
Hopefully we can have 2 state title PJBT bowlers.
There you
Question
go.
mark?
There you go.
2
Hopefully.
years ago, we had PJBT bowlers win.
Yes.
Brian Kennedy and Alexis Nair. Last year, Olivia Farwell won.
Took the nationals.
Let's see. Olivia Farwell won.
What didn't she win?
Districts, regionals, states, nationals, whatever, anything.
Yeah.
A few PJBTs, you
If
know.
it was a tournament and she bowled in it, likelihood she won it.
Curtis looks lost.
Poor Curtis.
We're waving at Curtis.
Sam. Nice shot from Bortnick.
Sam
on
is the
18.
man.
DJ comes in high, gets started at 9. Leaves a 4 though. We actually bowled with Bortnick, Francis, Carlisi, and them for the last. They lit it up that last game of additional qualifying. They killed it. We did not.
Okay. Let me go over the upcoming schedule since we didn't get to do that between matches. Next week is PJBT Major number 8 at Haja Rose Bowl in the Allentown area. That will be on a PJBT Kegel created pattern. It's a surprise pattern. That starts at noon. There was some talk whether it was going to start at 10:30 or noon. I believe we've settled on a noon starting time.
Yes.
The week after, we are up at Stanton in Wilkes-Barre for Adult Junior Tournament number 5.
Josh could wear his I Found Stanton Lane shirt.
Yes, he didn't know if he was going to be up there, though, that day. I know the lovely lady to my right has a partner. Are you going to be bowling up there that day?
For the adult junior,
Yeah.
I do not have a partner, so
Well, we got to find you a
if
partner.
anyone listening,
That's a far drive for you, but you could do it.
yeah, I'll do it anyway.
I grew up that way. You could
Yeah.
come up to the dead zone and see where I grew up.
By the way, Ryan just crumbled the bucket.
I saw that.
Good for Ryan.
I just like.
Then the 25th, we're down in the Douglasville area at J Lanes. Unusual Sunday tournament there. Usually we're there on Saturdays. And we will round out the month of March with the Eastern Classic Tournament at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall. So we're going in every direction here in the next couple weeks, except west. That is the 31st, the day before Easter. That is on a Kegel Challenge pattern, not a PJBT Kegel Challenge pattern. Actually, Jay Lanes is on a challenge pattern. Lots of challenge patterns coming up. Hey, what do you know? That's our schedule. You can get the rest of the schedule by going to our website at pjbtbowlingseries.com. Your turn.
Oh, I'm zoning.
Thank you for the drive, Mr. Hankey.
5 hours.
Yes. Well, it's not like you're doing anything tomorrow. Throwing the ball. Laying out a pattern.
Colby gets a triple to start this game. He's starting out this game like he did last game.
Down for the Baker tournament, right?
Eliza gets that 6 pin to fall over.
All right. No one's really doing commentary here.
I was just doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Francis looks like he's a little lost, starting with open, spare, open. Eric's still striking. That's because he's using Brunswick.
That's true. Do you get paid for saying that?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Ryan's lofting it halfway down the lane.
Oh, Chloe's leaving us.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Chloe. Mom says we're leaving.
Thank you for having me.
Hey,
Like always.
anytime.
There you go, DJ. All right.
You're not going to the Allentown area next week, are you?
No, I'm gonna be away next week.
Then I will see you out in Pittsburgh.
Yes, you will. That'll be
You're
fun.
looking at me like, why would I be out in Pittsburgh?
No, I'm excited.
Okay.
States, Pittsburgh, couldn't be better.
Vincent's Pizza. Yes.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
See you, Chloe.
See ya.
Colby starts with the first 4. Curtis gets all the pins to fall down. He has a double. Sam looking to spare up his 7 pin. Liza looking to double up. She does.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, who said you could come in here?
Just for a minute or two.
Okay.
How we all doing today?
We're doing.
Oh, look at that messenger on the 7 pin.
The team of Stid, Cummings, and Herb look like they're picking up right where they left off the last match. Certainly in the lead after the early part of this game.
Dylan will be at Rose Bowl. Okay. Eric is in Fuego today. Matthew, tell us what the scores are right now. You're on mute.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be good.
No.
You want to be able to hear me.
Yes.
Okay, so 58-pin lead. Actually, it'll be 38-pin lead in just a moment. 38-pin lead for Stid, Cummings, and Herb through 4 frames, but they all have doubles working, minimum double strikes, so they have clear the advantage. And then on the handicap side, it's a 24-pin lead for Regal, Shirk, and Lentz. Regal and Shirk both working on a double. Shirk not able to trip the 4-pin there, so her streak will come to an end. And on the other side, Brown has a double. Colby Homringhausen just trips out the 4, and he has 5 in a row.
He started last game with 5 in a row.
So it looks like the handicap match seems to be a little bit closer right now, but anything could happen. Time to go yet.
See ya.
Vitelli gets his double.
He's back.
Very exciting title matches here. There's a
Good shot by Cameron.
Yep, great shot. Right now, I can tell you on the Stid scoreboard on the scratch side, they have a streak of 2, 5, 8, 10 in a row. 10 in a row for all the bowlers added together.
Carlisi just lofted about 47 feet.
He did that last 2 times too. He needs to teach me how to do that.
You're a little, you got to grow a little bit first. Next time he's up, we'll zoom in over there so you can see the loft. Yes, he'd have to teach you how to grow first.
Coming off a split, Lentz picks up his spare.
Cole
why don't you
picks
just
up
sit
his
down?
spare.
Hey, why not?
Oh,
I've been
Curtis
on my
comes in
feet all
high.
day.
Leaves
Curtis.
a 410.
And a spare for Eric Erb, so that ends his streak of 4 in a row.
Carlton, or no, that was Desmond. Desmond comes in, leaves a 6-7 split. A little bit high.
So, Matthew,
Yes, sir.
I have a question from our comment section. So, we know a bowler, never bowled before. He picked up a bowling ball for the first time 4 months ago. He bowled for his school team, but only bowled in the JV team. but he bowled the required number of games to establish an average. Can he use that average in a PJBT? He bowled about 30 games or so, but on the JV squad, not the varsity squad.
I don't think, as far as our rules, yes, as long as it's a sanctioned event,
Yep.
which I'm pretty sure it is,
Yep.
yes, he would be able to use that average because he has at least 21 games in.
All right, there you go, Alex. There's your answer. We'll see you up at Rose Bowl, hopefully.
Okay, the scoreboard right now, Stid, Cummings, and Herb have ended all their strike streaks, but I can tell you on the board right now it shows a 100 pin lead for them. The tally comes up a little bit high, leaving the 6 pin. So a big deficit for our leaders to come back on the scratch side. On the handicap side, the streak is over for Colby Homringhausen, but he does get a spare after missing the head pin. And the Regal Shirk Lentz team still has a 38-pin lead yet with one bowler to go in frame 6.
Eric leaves a 4-6-7 split. Gets one. Cameron comes in high, leaves a 6-10.
Okay, now here we go with a chance to watch the loft.
Yes, this isn't really
See.
the
For
good
Carlisi.
lane for him to do it, to watch.
No, he doesn't loft
Yes.
on this lane.
Yes, we'll be doing that on the next shot.
So I take it the left lane for him hooks more, which
Slightly.
would be why he lofts it.
Probably hooks too early for him. He can't. He's got to get it over it. But you can see that transpiring in the semifinal. Everybody was, ball was jumping early on 17.
As we enter frame number 7 of our title matches. Another strike for Colby Homringhausen. He's got 6 out of 7 strikes.
Sam chops the 2-4 off his spare. Curtis didn't like that one off his hand, and as the result shows why he didn't like it.
3, 4, 6, 10. For our bowling fans out there, the easiest way to convert that spare would be to get
Knock
the
them all
ball-
down.
Oh, I was gonna say the easiest way is not to leave it.
And Curtis just missed hitting the 3 pin on the right. Needed to hit that into the 4, so he'll put up an open frame. Bunch of jokers on this panel here.
Hey, that's what the Fats guy does. He jokes.
Let's see if Eliza can pick up her spare. She takes the paint of coat off.
Paint.
Coat of paint. Coat of paint. Boy, that didn't want to come out right. Off the 6 pin, makes the
Here.
spare.
All right,
There's Ryan.
Let's look at the loft game of Ryan Carlisi here.
Wow. Lofts it halfway down the lane almost, gets a strike. Ooh, good shot there for Lentz, leaving the 7 pin on the handicap side. Carlton looking to cover his very unconventional 3-5-9-10 spare, and he covers it up. Scoreboard shows that with a strike, Stid, Cummings, and Herb. I can't talk today.
You just called him
Stud.
stud, didn't
I
you?
did. I did. That's terrible.
Yes.
Stid, Cummings, and Herb will have a 35-pin lead through 7 frames if he can strike right here. And he does. So 35-pin lead for Stid, Cummings, and Herb as they head into frame number 8 on the scratch side. On the handicap side, Brown begins frame number 8, comes up a little bit high, leaving a 4-7. Once again, our winners on the scratch side each get a $150 scholarship. Second place, $75 per bowler. And on the handicap side, with more entries today, we'll have $200 scholarship to each bowler and $100 for the second place bowlers. I can tell you in just the prize list today, we gave away close to $2,000 in scholarship prizes. And with side pots, I'm sure we were somewhere around $2,400 in scholarships.
Yes. Our PJBT family was very, very, what's the word I want to say? Fruitful in their giving today in our raffles.
Yes, they were.
They were generous.
Yes.
Spare there for Sam Bortnick. Now Humringhausen comes up a little bit high, leaving the 4-pin. And there's a strike for Carlton Cummings.
He exploded that rack. Shredded the rack.
I like his shirt today. It's the old school
Like the-
PJBT.
It's like the first one he ever got.
Yes. Good shot there for Francis Vitelli, putting up a double. And back on the handicap side, Lentz with a strike. All three bowlers on Regal Shirk Lentz put up a strike in frame number 8. So we have a pretty even match through 8 frames on the handicap side. There's another strike for Eric Erb. It'll still be a 35-pin lead if Carlisi strikes here. And he does. So still 35-pin lead for Stid Cummings and Erb.
Looks like Ryan is over. He had an injured wrist or a hand a couple months ago. I'd say he's gotten over that injury quite well.
And there's a double for Cameron Bias. So both sides begin frame number 9. Bortnick up first, and he strikes. Desmond Brown on the handicap side up first. Ooh, he goes a little bit light, leaving the 2, 4, 10.
Curtis crosses over.
Curtis crosses over.
He's like, I don't know what else to do.
I gave him a new nickname. His new nickname is Muscles. Brown gets 2. Vitelli comes up light, leaves the bucket. 2, 4, 5, 8. Now Carlton Cummings. Oh, that shot looks inside his target. And he does leave the 4-10 split. Back to the handicap side for a moment. Regal picks up his spare. Brown did put up an open frame. Let's see if Humringhausen can pick him up. And a good shot for Colby Humringhausen. He strikes. Telly picks up his spare. Ooh, good try by Carlton Cummings, lane 18.
Let's go back and watch Ryan Loft one more time.
Rice is out of trouble.
Carlisi really looking for the shot here as they trail by 27. That one he actually lofted, looked like inside target,
Yes.
leaving the 6-7. So that could be Cameron Bias puts up a triple. Big shot here for Erb, and he gets it. Briefly saw the 5-7, and that'll put Stid, Cummings, and Erb in the driver's seat as they start the 10th frame on the scratch side. On the handicap side, we have Bryce Lentz will need one more shot yet in the 9th. If he can double, Regal, Shirk, and Lentz will maintain a small lead entering the 10th frame. All right, PA, I'm going to let you take it home.
Okay.
Time to give out some awards.
I'll wash
Brittany,
out.
take it home.
I'll go home and take a nap. Curtis saws off the 7-pin. Yes, that's yours.
Bortnick working on a double. Second shot in the 10th. Leaves a 10-pin. Let's see what Lentz could do. Looking to make his washout.
Oh, almost.
He does not. So Open frame 9th for Lentz. Stid working on a double himself. He leaves the 2-5. Regal. That's a strike. All right, so Sam Bortnick in the clubhouse at 2:04. $198 for Curtis.
Currently up 29 pins.
Yes.
Herb is on a triple. Carlton coming off an open. Vitelli working on a spare. Carlisi on the open.
Yes. Stig, Cummings, and Herb definitely in the driver's seat. Brown. Spare in the
Converts.
10th. All right, Regal in the clubhouse at 213.
Carlton gets the first one in the 10th.
And Desmond puts 10 back in his day, 167. Cummings, second shot in the 10th. He goes 10 back.
I think that'll almost pretty much wrap it up.
Yes, definitely. So let's focus our attention on the handicap side. Liza Shirk working on a spare. She leaves the 7 pin. Colby leaves the 4.
It's a popular pin today.
Yes. And Cummings strikes out on the scratch side for 221. Shirk makes her spare.
I believe the wind blew that one over as the ball went by.
221 for Cummings, 187 for Vitelli. That match is over. Stid, Cummings, and Herb will be your champs. Humringhausen with the spare. This is going to be close because Bias is working on a triple and Lentz is on an open.
Liza gets 7, finishes with 2:01.
So let's see, 414.
It can max at 619.
619, that is correct. 225, 60, and 33 is 27.
Bias can win this.
Yes.
He can win this, but he needs the first 2.
Yes.
But
Yes, if both bowlers were to strike out, Brown, Humringhausen, and Bias will win by 8.
if we get this scoring system correct.
I added it up in my head. All right, so that puts the pressure on Lentz. Good job, Joanne. We'll be seeing you soon. I'll be the good-looking fat guy. Brittany will be the very tall blonde.
It's an important shot. 9 pin.
Ooh. So Lentz could double to take the title.
There's one.
And that's one. All right, 214 for Bias. That gives them 616. So Lentz will need a strike and 8.
Exciting finish here.
Absolutely. This is what we like to see.
There's one.
Oh.
Comes down to the last ball.
He was cool as the other side of the pillow in my 52-degree bedroom. All right. So he'll be looking for 7. What was that? 8. Yes. 8 to win, 7 to top.
Pulled it.
Uh-oh.
That's enough.
All right. 6-19, 6-16 victory for Regal, Shirk, and Lentz.
How about that finish? That was great.
Yes, it was. Good bowling by everybody today.
Sunday Crackers, get your lanes turned on for a few minutes of practice.
And now there's a league starting. All right, so we will have award presentations. Then we'll bring back the winners for a quick interview. While we're waiting, once again, remind everybody next week we are at Haja Rose Bowl for PJBT Major number 8. That is a noon start time. Let's just verify that for a second. The week after, we were up at Stanton Lanes for Adult Junior number 5. The week after that, we are at J Lanes in Douglasville. And the week after that is the day before Easter Spectacular at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our three-person team tournament for today's PJBT. Time to give out our final awards for today. Finishing runner-up in the scratch division. Each bowler getting a $75 scholarship, certificate, and runner-up medal goes to Sam Fortnick, Francis Vitelli, and Ryan Carlisi.
Fortnick, Vitelli, Carlisi. Runner-up finishers today.
Okay, and our runner-up finishers in the handicap division. Each bowler getting a $100 scholarship, certificate, and medal goes to Desmond Brown, Colby Humringhausen, and Cameron Bias.
Brown, Humringhausen, and Bias. Runner-up, $100. Thank you.
Okay, and now it is time to crown our champions in the scratch division. Each bowler today receiving a $150 scholarship, certificate, and the first place acrylic plaques goes to Curtis Stid, Carlton Cummings, and Eric Erb.
Stid, Cummings, and Erb. $150 for their championship today.
All right, and our winners in the handicap division. Each bowler will receive a $200 scholarship, certificate, and their first place acrylic plaques goes to Cole Regal, Eliza Shirk, and Bryce Lentz.
Regal, Shirk, and Lentz, $200 for their first place finish. All right, I will set up the camera while they take some pictures, and we will do post-match interviews. You have been watching the three-person team tournament,
Okay, we're going to get a picture with
PJBT.
our winners,
I'll be
and
right
we'll
back.
send them
All right. So one of us has to share a microphone because I only have 3.
They'll share.
So actually, you and I are going to share. Actually, give that to You're Cole, you're Bryce.
Yes.
I know you're Eliza.
Wow. I feel loved.
All right.
I guess.
Can we all see? Let's see here. Yes. I'll move this way. You guys take a step this way. All right. So we are here with our handicap division champions. This is Cole Regal, wave high.
Hi.
Eliza Shirt. And Bryce Lenz. Fantastic finish. Bryce, I saw you did not roll your 10th frame until your opponent rolled his 10th frame. I'm going to assume that was on purpose to see if you did something where you could win. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you know you needed a double to win?
No, not at the time.
Okay, at what point did you know you needed a double?
Not really any time. I just kind of was bowling.
Okay, all right. So, I'm going to ask you all of this question, and then I'm going to give the microphone over to the lovely Eliza here, and you all can answer it one by one. Just tell the world how you attacked the Stone Street pattern today with what equipment you were using, and the transition that you saw during the whole tournament. Whichever one of you would like to start, look at the camera and speak.
Go ahead,
Oh,
buddy.
me? All right. So I started with Motive Venom Shock. I stood in the middle and threw right at the 3 arrow. Tried to play the outside of the lane. And then as the lanes broke down, I switched to my Motive Trident because the oil being pushed back, which gave me the back end. So, and then here at the end, because of how many games were bowled, I switched to my Hammer Purple Urethane because of the lanes being drier. So I didn't have to play as much angle. I could just go straight.
I started with the Honey Badger because of more angle, and I tried to just keep my speed down low and play up the second arrow. And then towards the end here, I switched to the Redux because of playing more straight and getting that angle outside and throwing it slow for it to come back in.
Well, thank God all day I played with my X2 and I had to stand further right than I used to and kind of angle it off the corner so that I could pocket because my ball wasn't moving. And as the day moved on, I moved left and kind of came over.
Okay. Give me my microphone back. So just a head shake. Do you all go to Northern Lebanon?
I go to Anvil.
You go to Anvil.
Yeah.
Were you at Eastern Regionals?
I don't know.
Did you bowl either Friday or Saturday at
Yes.
You were at Eastern Regionals. I'm sure you were there.
I am an 8th grader. So
Okay,
no.
you weren't there. Nope. Were you at Eastern Regionals?
No.
Okay. That was short and sweet. All right. One more question. You could say whatever you want to say into that camera. If you want to thank anybody, thank the PJBT, thank PA Fats, of course. Thank your coaches, thank your parents. Wave to your parents, how you doing? Tell them, we accept cash gifts if they want to. Let them know where you want to go out to eat because it's going to be your choice tonight. All right, so down the list, thank whoever you want to thank.
Thank you to my parents and Scott Shirk for helping me with all my bowling.
For me, big thank you to my mom, taking me everywhere, putting up with me, and also a big thank you to Jay at Trindle Bowl for drilling all my balls and giving me lessons.
Thanks to 900 Global because that's like most of my equipment that I throw. Thanks to my dad for being my coach and also Jen for being kind of like my assistant coach.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, they are your handicap champions for today, taking home the $200 first place scholarship prize. Let me see if I remember your name. Cole Regal, Bryce Lenz, Eliza Shirt. Congratulations, guys. Fist pump.
Thank you.
Get off my set. All right. Now let's find the scratch. Hello, scratch bowlers. Come on in. Same thing. Whatever one of you is going to stand next to me, we have to share a. Stand right here. You and I
Not me.
share
Oh, thank God.
Not me.
I washed my hair this morning.
Wash your hair, but what about?
All right.
Never mind.
So, I'm just going to say this right out. Your first 2 matches, basically, Eric put you guys over the. It is a team effort, obviously, but.
I bowled good the first 5 today.
Yes, yes. Tell me, I'm going to ask you the same questions that I asked the handicap teams. Tell me, what equipment you threw, how the transition affected you. Definitely, the championship pair definitely broke down. What was that smoke for?
Well, it's a
Can't
house
hear
shot. It's a house shot, so.
Okay. Definitely, the championship pair seemed to break down rather early in the first match. Let me know how you transitioned through that. Feel free to start. Look at the camera. Say something.
I don't want to start.
Okay.
I'll start. They broke down. Left lane hooked a lot. I sucked, and Eric shot good, so we won. And I
Yeah.
threw and I threw a drive.
Okay.
I threw my Fnatic BTU most part of the day, but yeah, like Curtis said, the left lane hooked a ton. Made the adjustment after I went strike, bone 8-10. I made the adjustment and I went sheet.
So, college, you are still in
Yep,
college.
graduating May.
You just graduated, got a lot of debt to pay off.
Yep.
And are you in college? You are not in college. No? Are you still in high school? You're too old to be in high school. All right.
Damn, he just said he's old.
Yeah.
All right. So, look into this camera. Say whatever you want to say. Thank whoever you want to thank. Thank me, of course. We'll start with. Don't look like that.
I would like to thank my girlfriend Jenna for coming out to watch. I'd like to thank his parents, Eric's mom, for coming out to watch. And that's about it for me.
Go ahead, Kurt.
I'd like to thank my parents, Eric's mom, Carlton's girlfriend,
Excellent.
and
Make it easy.
yeah.
I'll make it easier. I'll thank all the parents that came out and supported us throughout the day. Big shout out to Jeff Smith, my ball driller, and everything, helped me get to where I am.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Go Buddies Pro Shop, the place all bowlers shop.
Except for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your scratch champions taking home the $150 first prize day. This is Eric Curtis Carlton. Fist bump, gentlemen. Yeah. All right. You may exit stage left. That's you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is going to do it. Any of my other broadcast partners around here still? No. Okay. So next week we are at Haja Rose Bowl, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Next Sunday, it is a noon start time. Do not show up at 10:30 thinking you are going to bowl. Show up for the noon start time. That is major number 8. That will be on a PJBT cable 8 pattern. The week after, we go up to Stanton Lanes in Wilkes-Barre for adult junior number 5. That is a 10:30 start time. The Sunday after that, we will be at J Lanes in Douglasville, also a 10:30 start time. And then we round out the month of March with our day before Easter extravaganza. This year is at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. All right, so as we, hey Skip, skip to the rescue.
I can't even hear you.
There you go. How you doing?
I can't hear you at all.
That's okay. Oh, whoops. Let's start over. I was on mute.
Can you hear me now?
I could hear you.
Okay.
I was on mute. Whoops. You want to tell them where we're going, or do I got to repeat all that?
We're at Rose Bowl next week, 12 p.m. start time.
Noon start.
There is a Junior Gold qualifier at Jordan Lanes in Allentown. Hopefully, all of you that participate in that Junior Gold qualifier will come over and bowl our event then at 12. Major, it is a major, so $300 in each division, first place. And then the week after that, we are at Stanton Lanes.
You're going to wear a shirt if you're up there.
Yes, I will. If you want to see what shirt that is, you got to show up.
And then the week after, we're in Douglasville.
J Lanes.
And the week after, the day before Easter in Whitehall. That would be Jordan.
All right, everybody.
All right, for the entire PJBT crew, we are going to eat some pizza. We will see you next week. Remember, noon start time. For the entire crew, have a good evening.
See ya.